Hi Aquarius, thanks so much for being here. In this reading, we're going to explore how your person feels about you, how they see you, what actions will they take toward this connection in this time frame, and what are their blockages. And then on this side of the table, we're going to see where you're at. Roles can be reversed, and this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Aquarius. Okay, so I just pulled 2 cards to see where your current energy is for both your current energies and or lessons that you both are going to be facing this week or this time frame. So on their side, we got inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to the deepest needs and feelings. So this person is going within, being asked to go within, maybe fighting it. I'm hearing some of them might be fighting going within or not knowing that they need to go within. But in any case, they're getting those inklings, those like little hits stating like there's things in their past that they need to heal or focus on. On your side, very similar, self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Very mirrored energy here where both of you guys are learning to love yourself. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are like, oh, I've been learning how to do that. When I was going through my healing and my own journey, I was just like, oh, there's more self-love. There's more self-love. So let's go take and sometimes you just don't realize like, oh, there's so much more healing. There's always something left to heal. All right, so let's go pull cards to see where your person's at. Yeah, that makes sense. On your person's side, we got the 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. While I get cards for your reading, I hope that you could like this video. It will really help my channel grow so I can reach more people and help them grow as well. I'd really appreciate that support. One more card for them. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. They want me to take this Wheel of Fortune as well. Okie dokie. So on your person's side, I'm feeling they do feel guarded. When you're doing a lot of inner child healing or kind of looking within, you kind of you're so focused or just like confused about what's happening within yourself that you're not even paying attention to your outside world. That could be focusing on this connection or knowing how they affect you. They're taking care of themselves, they're putting themselves first, and in any connection you want someone to know how to do that. You want someone who knows how to put themselves first, not in the selfish way, like to heal. Sometimes guides tell you that sometimes it comes off as selfish because you don't know that they're healing, or they don't even know that they need to heal. Who grows up knowing like, oh, I need to heal generational trauma? It's not a lot of people. That's why I started this channel, to help people on that, figure those things out. Both of you guys got the 2 of Cups in the reverse, so there's still a lot of love here. It's just not Knight of Cups in the reverse as well. And the Empress. Okay, so I'm hearing this like something about like worthiness, and this is very mirrored energy. We got the King of Swords and the 9 of Wands here, both of your way that you're feeling. It takes 2 to tango, so they're just like, oh well, they're guarded, or they're not paying attention to this connection. You're allowing that to affect you, or you are giving off the same vibes. King of Swords in the reverse, in their feelings, it is not like, this is already too much of guardedness when it comes to the feelings, because this is both in the position of feelings. But in the reverse, it's like manipulative or controlling or frustrated. It's like very low vibe energy. I'm feeling that this person like ghosting you, not to say that I'm not giving them any excuses, I'm just telling you what's happening, that they don't know how to act, so they have their guard up. We're going to clarify and see where this is. There is a lot of love there. I'm feeling that they're gonna get out of that, but what is happening when it comes to this connection is stopping you. It's telling you it's time for you to take this opportunity to realize and learn self-love. The Empress card here is your blockage. This is your energy. You are blocking yourself from being your true authentic self. But it's okay. We're going to get some messages to see where things are going. 9 of Wands is the way that you're feeling, or the way that they're feeling. 9 of Wands is very guarded. I'm hearing that they're not used to, and probably heard that said this in the last time, they're not used to love the way that you give it, that you love them like for real. They don't know what real love is, and it has to do with inner child. That means they have baggage. You cannot, I'm hearing that they're understanding that they have to give love to themselves in order to feel whole. To feel whole within themselves, and I'm feeling that you're doing the same thing. You want to be able to love yourself and continually to do that for yourself. And then this person is, you want to rely on this person to love you. You want to give it enough love for yourself that love from them is a bonus. That's the goal. That's the healing process. Let's go see, let's clarify that card. A lot of love here though. Okay. Eee. 9 of Wands. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I'm feeling that there has been some type of miscommunication or a block that has come. There's a lot of thoughts here. Knight, Ten of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling that the thing is that they're not going to give up. It might feel like they're giving up. I'm feeling that they're just, it's like exhausted. This Nine of Wands, they have a lot of wands to carry. Having their guard up, people have their guard up is because sometimes they still want to persevere. It's like self-preservation. They want to get to the Ten of Wands. They want to close out the cycle, but right now it's a lot of work. You got from the 1 to 2, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Now you're the 9 of Wands. That's a lot of wands to carry. And I'm feeling that there has been some type of miscommunication, overthinking, some type of argument. Seems big because of these cards. For some of you, an argument that you had recently, but the thing is that they're trying to go through that. They know that they can fix this, they just don't know how. People need time to figure things out sometimes, or feel their feelings. We're not taught to feel our feelings. We're taught to do what makes sense, and if they hurt you, it's their fault. But it takes two to tango. It takes two. 4 of Cups. I don't like that term. It takes two. It takes two for things to tango. It also takes two for things to be toxic. You can't, there's no blame games. No blame games are not going to help anybody. The Devil, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, so they're 4 of Cups. They feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. You're the one that got away type energy, and they're thinking about those moments. They're thinking about what has happened or has gone through this connection. I'm hearing the people on this side are just like in disbelief. Like, are you kidding me, Christine? Are you for real? I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm not going to entertain that. You would know intuitively. If you're not listening to your intuition, then I don't know how to help you. But I don't know how to help you besides telling you the guidance. So people are just like, I'm just feeling that like, it could be some low vibe comments. Maybe me bringing this up will stop people from putting low vibe comments like, oh, you're kidding me, like they don't give a fuck and all this stuff. Sorry, I'm saying bad words. I say a lot of bad words. Oh, they don't care, blah blah blah. Okay, that means you have some stuff to heal. Sorry, I'm getting these hits from this person on the side, intuitive messages from people that are resonating on this side, and I'm like, okay. That is something, if you're still feeling that way, you're not looking things at both ways, then that's something that you need to heal. And that's something that these soulmate connections come, like people are just like, oh, I found my soulmate. It's not going to be easy, especially with all the healing that needs to be done. It's not going to be easy. And you guys inspire each other to do healing, but in order to inspire, you have to figure out that you need to heal. And then usually tower moments happen and you're like, oh, F, like I didn't realize I needed to heal this. And that's what happens. The Devil, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands, they know they need to move forward from the past. They're still their pride has been a little bit hurt by that. Let them feel their hurt. Don't get upset that they feel hurt from their pain. Like, everyone's feelings are valid. I don't know why I have to keep on disclaimering and defending you guys from each other. Maybe that King of Swords energy, you're just like feeling like really combative at this time. But they're still combing through the past. They're still trying to figure things out. Like, they're going through their own process. Let them. That's part of their healing. You have to give people the opportunity to figure out how to heal on their own. Okay, we'll get to their actions and their blockages in a second. There is still a lot of love there, like I said. Let's get to your side. King of Swords in the reverse, the way that you're feeling. You're not feeling so good. You're a little upset there. I focus on both of your healing. And if you're resonating on this side, I'm talking to you. And I want to give you the messages that you need. King of Swords in the reverse twice. That's just confirmation that my message is I'm channeling the messages not accurately, but like on top, like for like, it's for real. Three of Pentacles. It's kind of forceful. Like you want this now, 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 now. Expectation, expecting things from this person. That's just something that we need to heal through these soulmate connections. A Strength card in the upright. Okay, so the Strength card in the upright and the self-love thing here. You have a lot of confidence in yourself, Aquarius, but this connection, the way that they're acting, is kind of bringing you down. You're not used to this type of connection. You're not used to it, and that makes sense. But you are learning that like you have self-confidence within yourself, but this type of connection it brings out our own triggers up to the surface so we could heal them. And them doing this to you, just like you're so confident, but you didn't realize that you were looking for love in this connection where you forgot to look for love within yourself. That's going to be resonating for not all of you. Some of you guys are still going through that. Some of you guys already healed that. Leave the messages that resonate for other people to get to. Some people need those messages. Other people might have already healed from that. But that is that self-confidence. It's kind of forcing them, trying to force them to work with you, to be with you. You're feeling like, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Sorry. Like I want this now. Your feelings is very forceful, very pressured. Don't worry about it. Like we all go through that stage, and that's like when you go through these stages, these soul connections, you're just like, oh, I didn't realize I needed to heal that. And you're gonna heal that, you're gonna go through it. No judgment here. I'm just here to help support people through their guidance, because I can't tell everybody, oh, your person's coming back this week, or oh, this person's coming back this week. Healing. That's why we're focused on soulmate connections. I make it very specific. Like it's not mental abuse, physical abuse, or verbal abuse or any type of abuse. If that's the case, that is not a soul connection. So that's not what I read for. I'm reading support people through a very specific type of growth. But you can heal but we all need to do that healing regardless of what kind of connection that we are in anyways. Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm gonna get spirit guidance for this. They have a blockage. There are blockages that they know that they cannot come towards you right now because there's things that need to heal. It's just that's said and done. Like they have conscious awareness. They need to do inner child healing. Inner child healing is really difficult. It's very difficult work. You have to go through. But I don't know, I'm not an inner child expert, but when you go through that, you go through so much. It could be abandonment from parents, divorces, abuse. It could be so many different things, and no one wants to have to go through that again, relive that type of stuff. It takes time, and if you're pressuring them, you might be re-triggering them, but not in a good way. So that's something that you have to heal. You have to see things in both ways, that it takes two to be toxic. Again, not to say that this connection is toxic. Soulmate connections are not toxic, but the way that we act can be toxic. But if you continue to not do the healing, then it's not going to work out. Two of Cups in the reverse. So you know that. I feel like that you know that. So that's a good thing. Like the Two of Cups in the reverse, you know about their blockage because they both showed up in the reverse here. There's a lot of synchronicities. The King of Swords both showed up in the reverse. Let's clarify those Two of Cups. Seven of Swords. They want me to take this card and they want me to reshuffle. The Empress. Okay, so the Empress showed up too. So like there's a lot of repetitive cards here. So this is just clarifying that the messages that I'm giving are like my channel is working, my antenna is working. 1 second, I get your last card. The Ace of Cups. Okay, there is some things that can be healed. I'm feeling that you're thinking about how do you attract them. I think that you're trying to do a law of attraction for something. Like a law of attraction does not mean that you're going to get them today or you could get them tomorrow. It's not about that. The law, like I don't know what law of attraction is. I just know it's a buzzword and it's good for people so you can search it. Like it's a searchable term that you could find information about. Oh, the Three of Wands. But like people think that law of attraction means that you're going to get what you want, but I'm just feeling that it's just raising your vibration. like, stop putting pressure on this person, stop putting pressure on yourself. So you're raising your vibration to the point where you can, that they're inspiring them. Like, as they see your light, they see like how how high vibe you are, type energy, not this whole like pressuring energy. So you're thinking about that, but like that seven of swords and that 3 of wands in the upright, that is not waiting, being impatient, trying to force things. That's something that we all had to heal sometime in life. No judgment here. I'm here to help people figure those things out. And if things were all perfect, then we wouldn't need tarot readings, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and I think that you're gonna do it. You're gonna show up high vibe. You want to, you're thinking about it. Your blockage is the Empress though. So you're not gonna really understand which way to go. Sometimes you're just like, but I want it now. I want to know, how can I make them come to me now? I think that you're going to choose the high vibrational way, unconditional love for yourself and them, pouring love within to yourself and all those things. Let me get some, you want me to use this deck. Spirit guidance for you. They want both of these cards. Loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego. Perfect. That's what I'm saying. Ego, this is like manipulation and trickery, and actual love, the Empress. Empress is abundance, Empress is love. You want to show up with the Empress. I'm feeling you're acting this way, or you're thinking and you're thinking and feeling this way because there's been a loss recently. You know, like you have to feel your feelings, and you're not used to feeling these feelings, so you're going through your process. I'm being guys say, don't put your emotions on other people to hold for you. You know, you gotta take responsibility of your own emotions. You can't look to this person, you can't look to your friends, you can't put your burdens on others that way. And that's what you're learning in this connection. Karma, there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. So you guys are both clearing karma, self-love, and inner child. You guys are both clearing a lot of generational trauma, not in a week. It won't be in a week, but the conscious awareness that needs to be done is on the forefront. So if this is a time to not look at things in that way, you would know intuitively if this message resonates, that they actually want to do the work. You would know intuitively if your person is doing that. The star and the way that they're acting, they are following the star. I'm feeling like, oh, they are finally seeing the light. They're finally being like, all right, I'll take this path. Like, I'll follow that star. Well, yeah, let me try this route, this new way of doing things, because the way that I've been doing things have been working out for me. I don't know if that's a channeled message, but I don't really talk that way during my readings. The Fool and the Knight of Wands. They've been going through life very naively, just, oh, I'm going to do this, kind of like player energy, not very confident. But the Knight of Wands in the reverse is like confident, but like they're not really confident. They make it seem like they're confident, but behind the closed doors, it's like a front. They have a front up that they're trying to do things the way that they don't want to do things. Like, for example, when it comes to work, they have a job. For some of them, they could probably have a job that like they do for the money, or the parents made them do it, or those things, and like they're not really following their own true north. The Knight of Wands and the Fool were in the verse is literally not doing things their own way. I'm feeling that the reason why you're still in this connection is that you feel their energy. Trust the energy, not their actions, because you are in love with their energy and you know who they are for real. But their actions don't match their energy, and it's never going to match that. Until you do your healing and align to yourself, your energy will never match your actions and your words. So they are following that true north. They're getting in that space where they're going to do things their way. Are they going to do it in a week? Hell no. I'm not going to finish that in a week. Some of them are probably getting out of that, but you want them to heal. You want them to heal. It's being inspired by you. So, but the Knight of Wands, it's not fun energy. It's like unreliable, ghosting, but it's not just for you, it's for everybody. And they're realizing that with how they've been going life, people pleasing, being naive when it comes to people, or putting their emotions on other people, or people putting their emotions on them. Like it's like yeah, it's like a little people pleasing, but like they don't really like it, so they can't commit. The Star, they are finding their true north. Knight of Cups on your side, you are giving love to yourself. Knight of Cups in the upright is giving love to others. If I get the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse, it could be bad, but the way that I'm reading this as giving love to yourself. You are not looking for outside validation. No, you're not. You are going to be understanding that you are love itself. The Sun, the Ace of Pentacles. You can't give love unless, like, I'm hearing you can only give love, or that quote where you can only give love. You love at the amount that you love yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay. The Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. You are not overthinking this healing. You're just like, I am in love with healing. I love healing. I want to heal everything. You are, I think that you're getting out of that. Even though the Nine of Swords is in the upright with all these other cards, I think that you're doing the work. The Sun, you're being happy with doing the work. You love healing. You're just like, wow, it feels so good to be aligned with myself. Like, I'm feeling that some of you are just like going through that flow, and you're just like, yes, this is amazing. I love this. I love not having to find outside validation. I'm hearing that some of you guys are turning into introverts. You're just like, oh, I don't need anybody. It's great. It's great. You hang out just to hang out for fun, but not to rely on other people for connection. Two Cups in the Wheel of Fortune, they are closing the loop on their old ways of love, old ways of unconditional thinking or unconditional love. They didn't know what that was. They need to close the loop on their old way of the old way of loving and the old way of connection before they can make a move to you. That's their blockage. I'm feeling it's conscious awareness. That's good. And that's one of the reasons why they are not coming towards you, but they're doing the work. On your side, we have the Empress. I'm going to clarify this card as your blockage. Oh, I heard Mother. Let's see. The Moon and the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, it's just, for some of you, I'm hearing that like your way of loving, or what you've learned what love is also, this is very mirrored. I'm getting a lot of mirrored, like super mirrored energy where you could probably resonate on either side. Type of readings. The Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they are closing the old ways of loving and thinking of what growth is. Of course, it's not going to take a week to do that, but they're realizing that. The Empress and the King of Cups in the reverse, like I'm feeling there's like maybe absent mother or absent father, or just your own inner child healing. What you know is that the feminine energy gives a lot and the masculine energy gives little. It's an illusion. You're understanding that illusion, but it's still a blockage, and that's that part where you need to heal. There's people like you are probably giving too much, or you've learned that the feminine energy has to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, and the masculine energy has to do this and do that and do this, and it's not equal. That is an illusion. I'm being guided to say that some of you don't even realize that. I'm hearing some Aquariuses that are not watching this video don't realize that. And I hope that they find a way to find that information for themselves. But that's what I have for you. I hope this helps and resonates. If it does, please like, share, subscribe, and comment so I can help my channel grow, so I can reach more people and help them grow as well.